Well, good evening and welcome to Ronan. It's regular season action as the Valkyries get ready to take on the Ronan Maidens. Hey, James LaFontaine, the voice of the Vikes and the Vals. I've missed you since December. Had to stay home and do all the ball games at home for Bigfork when the boys or girls are playing on the road. The other one's playing at home. So anyway, this worked out. Postponed the game on Thursday due to some sicknesses, I think, mostly on Ronan's side, but also a little bit for Bigfork. So teams back at it. They rescheduled it here for Monday, and that allowed me to get down here to Ronan to broadcast this game here tonight as Bigfork 14-2 on the season, and Ronan's actually in second place if we take a look at the records, which I was looking to earlier and looking at what we're headed to standing-wise. And let me bring that up so you guys know out there. 406-270-7384. Let me know you listening out there. And take a look at tonight's game. Ronan 12-6-1 on the season, and in the standings in the Northwest A, they are in second place, 8-3-1 in the conference, with Columbia Falls right behind them at 7-4, and then I believe after that it's Browning, Polson, Whitefish, and Libby to wrap up. So Bigfork, two more regular season games here on the road against Ronan, and then they'll be at home tomorrow night. And you want to be there tomorrow night. It is senior night tomorrow night with the Valkyries hosting the Whitefish Bulldog. But let's get to the day's game. Had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Valkyries before the ball game. It's kind of odd. I haven't had a chance to talk to her all year. But this is what Coach Courtney Gunlock had to say on the pregame show here from Ronan.
Well, good evening, and it's Monday night. Welcome to Ronan. It's the Valkyries getting ready to take on the Ronan Maidens. A game that was supposed to be played last Thursday, but moved to Monday night due to some illnesses, I think, on both teams. I'm here on the pregame show with head coach Courtney Gunlock of the Valkyries, and that postponement, did that do anything for your team?
Not really. We actually haven't practiced since Wednesday because we have been ill, and so, we could have had a couple extra practices, but now we're coming in without, 4 days without practice, so hopefully we're ready to go.
Well, maybe a good thing, and maybe the same thing for them. But I want to talk about, before we get into tonight's game, I want to talk about your season. I haven't talked to you since, when we were, I believe we were in Frenchtown, and then we were over in Lewistown, those tip-off tournaments because of the schedule, going back and forth. But what an improvement I see of your team versus those two tip-off tournaments. It looks like you got a lot of things in, a lot of new kids really stepping up and doing things. We expect those things out of Braden and Peyton and Kenny, but some of the other kids really stepping up. Talk about your season. You guys are 14-2. You got 2 games left, and that wraps up the regular season. But you've already wrapped up the number 1 seed going to divisionals. So talk about your overall season and your kids.
We have had a lot of growth. The first 2 tournaments, we were pretty raw. We had just the very basics in, and kids are still trying to learn our system. And I'm a very defensive-minded coach, and so they were still trying to learn kind of what my expectations were there. And some of these young ones have come so far. Summer Campos has significantly improved since the first 2 weekends, and she's more of a threat offensively, and defensively she's really picked it up. Peyton Despain has started coming on at the end of the season, and she brings some length to her and some spot-up shooting, and she's just a smart basketball player, and she's hard to get around when she's defending you. And Keegan Campbell and some other ones coming off, they're just improving. Chloe Norad last couple games has hit some threes, and we need her to start shooting from the outside. So it's hopefully coming together when it needed to.
You got Celie Jensen's come off and played some good minutes. Millie as well. Trying to think. I should know Millie's last name.
Hall.
Hall, yes.
Yep.
Yes. I picture his sister.
Yep.
That came here before here. But, I mean, those kids really stepping up. And you guys have, Summer Campos never really played basketball until a couple of years ago or even volleyball for that. But really has come along. And like you said, I see her. I mean, getting those rebounds, offensive threat, can play some defense. She's still learning, but Ava's come back a little bit, but now out. But is she going to be back for you in the postseason?
Well, we just learned on Friday she saw the doctor, and she's going to play this season out, and then they're going to relook at her knee. So she's going to do what she can for the rest of the season for us. So going forward, not sure what that's going to look like yet, but she's going to try.
But you know what? This is what I'll say. Even though with the injury, her knowledge of the game and, she can move. Her defense prowess of stealing. She might not be able to drive it to the full court anymore, but, just that ability, the innate thing of knowing about the game of basketball, I think will help you guys.
Yes, no, I agree. Her experience in being a senior is definitely going to bring some good leadership.
So what's it been like, you've had Brayton, for 4 years, and her and Peyton are playing a lot of minutes for you this year. And we celebrated Brayton's making it over 1,500 points and over 700 rebounds. She's got to be getting up there. She had a couple games. She's hitting over 30 in those games.
Yeah, no, I think she's close to 1,800 points now. And the last 2 games, she had 21 rebounds and 24 rebounds, which that's huge. If we can keep that up, I mean, that's where we've been struggling a little bit is rebounding this year. And so for her to be able to put up over 20 to 30 points and get 20 plus boards is a big deal for us.
Big double-double for her.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, and then Peyton leads the team, for her point guard position, able to find open players on the court. I'm really excited. You got the number 1 seed. We don't know who, because of the playing games, who you'll face, but you got to be thinking, that out of the Northwest A, it's going to Ronan's in second currently in Columbia Falls, and then the Brownings. But on the southwest side, we're looking at the 2 toughest teams for you guys will be Frenchtown and Dillon going into that tournament. But I know we want to get to the regular season first. 2 games left. You got Ronan today, okay, and then Whitefish tomorrow. So what about Ronan? And you had a tough first quarter against them. It was a 1-point ball game after 1 up there, but you were able to pull a win by 29.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't say it was our best offensive game against Ronan by any means, but they're scrappy, and they're smart, and they get the ball around where they need to, and they had a couple things they threw at us against our 2-3 zone where they got some shots, so we just have to kind of address those things and play a little bit better.
Well, yeah, I expect you guys to come out strong, and I've noticed when you haven't come out strong, you can always play defense, but then the second half it seems like a switch gets turned on, and you just blow teams out. And I knew that was going to happen in my mind in the Northwest A. I knew your challenge to state, and I still expect you guys to go to state, would be the Dillons and the Frenchtowns. Everybody else is not as talented.
Right. No, I wouldn't say that we've had a game where we came out shooting lights out. Not one this year, but we kind of settle in, and by the second half, we're hitting those threes and we're knocking down shots, and that's extending things out and giving us more opportunity. And the thing I want them to do is be a little bit more patient on offense initially and not just settle for threes and a 1 shot and go down and have to play defense. We want to try to conserve energy better on the offensive end and take a little bit more time off the shot clock.
Well, I'm looking forward to today's ball game. You got Ronan, Steve Wool, graduate of Bigfork, get to play him down here. And I'm excited because the game got postponed to today, so it gave me an opportunity to travel on the road and cover you, because I haven't got to see you guys on the road this year. And then I'll be looking forward to you guys in divisionals, because I'll be up there, I'll be broadcasting, but I also get to do some PA work. So hopefully I get to do some PA broadcasting of your guys' games as well when we get up to Whitefish. That's coming up the 6th through the 8th of March. But we got to take care of the regular season this week. We got play-in games Thursday and Saturday, but you're not involved in those. Our boys will be. But anyway, looking forward to today's ball game. Guys, get out and let's go Vals.
Yeah, go Vals.
Thank you, Courtney.
Oh, Courtney Goodluck on the pregame show, brought to you by Bigfork Harvest Foods. Hey, for all your grocery needs, and including amazing bakery and deli, 8111 Highway 35, Bigfork, Montana, 837-5010. And Marcus Bagos and the fine folks at Bigfork Harvest Foods. James LaFontaine, 406-270-7384. If you're tuning in, and we'll get underway here shortly. I'll take a timeout and be back with your starting lineups here from Ronan, Montana, as the Valkyries take on the Maidens here on a Monday night ball game from Ronan. Their starting lineup: number 5, Lauren Burr; 11, Ali Ludke; 13, Ariana Zapata; 14, Kylie Kelch; and 20, Natalie Adams for head coach Steve Wool. For the Valkyries, Chloe Norad, number 10; Kenny Wade, number 12, captain; 21, Braden Gunlock, a captain; and 22, Summer Campos; and Peyton Gunlock, the point guard and captain as well. 406-270-7384. Let me know that it is broadcasting out there and you're getting it. Sorry, right in the middle of after the anthem, it just decided to do a reboot. And anyway, we're here. 6:40 to go here. 2-0 Bigfork in their blue with white lettering uniforms. And three-point shot on the way from Kenny Wade off the left side, misses it. Rebounded there by Lutke. Gets it quickly up over to Zapata. Zapata will hand off to Adams. Adams on the right side. Man-to-man defense by the Valkyries here. Underneath, take it away. Norad picks up the loose ball intended for Burr. And Peyton Gunlock up the left side for the Valkyries. Drives top of the key. Steps back over to Wade in the corner. Chloe Norad up cross court. Braden Gunlock. Gunlock's going to get fouled. And it'll be on number 13, Ariana Zapata for Ronan here. Just underway here. Again, 406-270-7384. And just text me, chat me, let me know that you're hearing the broadcast. I'd appreciate that. Either on the chat or text me at 406-270-7384. Wanted to make sure that we're getting this out there. So 2-0, 5:44 to go. And over to Zapata. Zapata will get it in the corner to Burr. Burr kicks it out over to Adams for Ronan. Baseline trapped there, knocked away. Braden Gunlock kicks it up. Peyton gets it. Looking up court. Braden finds her off the glass for 2. So Gunlock to Gunlock here. Thank you, Johnny Campos. And Ronan will take a quick timeout here. 5:19 to go here in the first. 4-0 here. And for Bigfork, usual starters. And get underway. 4-0. Braden's got all 4 points here in this ball game. So this game was scheduled for Thursday, and because of sickness and stuff, they moved it over to tonight here Monday night. That allowed me to travel on the road and be here for the ball game. And tip-off was brought to you by the Montana Athletic Club. Hey, what's keeping me from getting fit? Discounted guest passes. They got personal training, lots more at the Montana Athletic Club. 850 Holt Drive in Bigfork, 837-2582. So Zepeda will inbound, and she'll get the ball back from Adams and bring it across the timeline for Ronan. Top of the key. Wade gets it over to Lutke, back out to Zepeda. Kicks it in the corner, underneath. Burr looking, and she dribbles it twice. No double dribble in this particular case. That'll be a turnover to Bigfork here with 5 minutes to go in the first. And Peyton Gunlock over on the left side. Screen set by Campos. Gunlock looking to drive. Kicks it over to Wade. Wade on the left side. Thought about the 3. Going to drive it in. Kicks it over to Peyton. Peyton right side. 3. No good. Campos is going to get called for the foul. Reaching over the top, I believe. Trying to tip it inside to Braden. It is on Summer Campos. That's her first team foul. Number 0, Maddie Illig will come in the ball game, along with number 50, Nevaeh Perez for Ronan. Here with 4:38 to go in the first quarter. 4-0 Bigfork leads here on your Flathead Lake Live scoreboard. Zepeda, top of the key, over to Lutke. Lutke in the corner to Illig, underneath to Nevaeh Perez, knocked out of bounds. And got everything working. And I got down here earlier. I was missing an adapter, but I was able to make a quick trip to Walmart and get one. So we're underway here. Steal by Peyton. And a call of foul. She loses it. Tried to save it to Braden Gunlock. Thanks, Matt. Everything's good. Everything's working if you're hearing me out there. So 23, Peyton Gunlock gets her first personal. Second team foul. And in the middle of all that, right after the anthem, it decides to do a software reboot. But we're back live here. Over to Nevaeh, right side. Give it up to Zepeda. In the corner to Lutke. Lutke will baseline it to Kelch. Kelch, they'll get top of the key to Zepeda. So drive over to the right side, guarded by Peyton Gunlock. And underneath to Kelch. Kelch on the baseline, left side. And Braden just puts up her hands and blocks it out of bounds. 8 seconds on the shot clock. And number 5, Lauren Burr, returns to the lineup for Ronan here with 3:54 to go here in the opening quarter. 4-0 here on your Flathead Lake Live scoreboard. The Valkyries lead. Looking to get it underneath. Kicks it way out top to number 11, Allie Ludke. To Burr. Tipped away by Braden. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Burr drives in. Rolls around, rolls off. Rebounded by Ronan. Blocked by Peyton Gunlock. As Zepeda drives in. Peyton going to get it over to Wade. Wade right side 3 on the way. Little short. Campos right there. Gets the rebound. Puts it back up in for 2. So a nice job there by Summer Campos following that one up. And traveling's going to be called on Maddie Illig. She fakes the jumper and travels before she pulls up to shoot. 3:22 to go. Gunlock into Gunlock. That's Peyton over to Braden. And Braden will bring it over the right side. Braden looking to drive up under. Down goes Burr, but no call there. Underneath quickly. Up the court. Ludke gets a nice pass from Zapita. And 2 points for Ronan on the board. Quickly up, Braden Gunlock, top of the key. Going to pull up, 3 on the way. Just a little bit short. Rebounded there by Zapita. Zapita trying to bring it all the way up. Cut off, kicks it out. Perez, 3-point shot on the way. In and out, rebounded there by Braden. Braden Gunlock, so bring it all the way across the timeline. Looking to drive in, crossover. Kicks it out. Wade, left side, 3. This one bounces up, no good. NORAD will battle with Burr. And it'll go to Ronan off of Bigfork. With 2:33 to go and counting here in the first. 6-2. Valkyries up on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. Zapata will give it over to Ludke. Ludke on the right side. Back out to Zapata. Halfway through. Little kick save. Whistle a little bit late as Peyton Gunlock using her soccer skills and kicking that one away. It'll be Ronan basketball on the kick ball. Perez will inbound for the Maidens. Kicks it out. Peyton's going to steal it. Knocks it away. Zapata grabs it. Looks to drive in. Blocked by Braden Gunlock. Braden quickly up the court. Underneath. Finds Wade. Wade up. Under. She got fouled as she goes up for the layup on the left side. And she'll go to the free throw line with 2:08 to go here in the first. Zapita picks up her second team foul. That'll send Kenny Wade to the line to shoot 2 for the Valkyries. The first one's up and good. Adams will come back in. Natalie Adams replacing Zapita, who picked up her second here with 2:08 to go in the first quarter. Wade, second shot on the way. This one looks good. It is as it hits the bottom of the net. Burr will get it into Ludke across the timeline. Over to Illig. Illig on the right side. Back out. Over to Burr. Burr on the left side looking to drive. Took some hops. Looked like she traveled there. Campos will knock it to NORAD. NORAD grabs it out to Wade on the... And a held ball. Arrow points towards Ronan. And number 14 for Bigfork. Peyton Despain will come in the ballgame. Giving Wade a breather here. With 1:52 to go here in the first quarter. 8-2. Bigfork leads on your JD Detailing scoreboard. NORAD almost steals it away from Illig. Illig throws up for 3 right into Braden. Braden grabs it off the glass for the rebound. Going to drive it up the court. Braden underneath. Finds NORAD for the right-handed layup, and the Maidens will use their second timeout as Braden Gunlock able to find Chloe NORAD underneath and makes the bucket. 10-2 here, 1:36 to go in the opening quarter. A 30-second timeout here on your JD Detailing scoreboard. Glad to be with you. I got to get back into this. I haven't done this for a couple of months, so get ready for postseason action divisionals. We got play-in games coming up this Thursday, and the Vikings will be involved in that. So, yeah, I think it depends on tomorrow night's game. We could host or we could be on the road. Either way, I won't speculate until we find out the information. But we know they're going to be in one of the playing games because 4 versus 7, 5 versus 6, and they'll play on the higher seeds home court on Thursday, and then the 2 winners will play on Saturday at the higher seeds court coming up. So Illig will bring it across the timeline. We're back in action here. Over to Adams. Adams looking to drive, kicks it over to Ludke. Ludke guarded there by Peyton Gunlock. Perez kicks it out to Adams. Underneath the Perez. Perez off the glass is Adams. Nice pass to Nevaeh Perez. Quickly, Braden top of the key. Going to pull up inside the three-point line. Drains it for 2. And Braden with 8 of the 12 points already here in the first half. Gets underneath. Braden Gunlock, her long arm, sticks it away. She's going to take it all the way up the court. Drives, kicks left hand with the left hand off. Oh! In and out. But she'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Yeah, fouls at number 11, Allie Litke. That's her first and third personal, or third team foul, excuse me. Braden, first shot up short, out the front of the rim. And number 13, Ariana Zapata will come back in with 2 personals and 48.8 to go here in the first. So Braden Gunlock will get one more. This one not short up the front of the rim. Campos grabs it, knocks it away. Braden able to pick it up over to Peyton. Peyton will bring it out, going to set it up. Screen, top of the key. Peyton, 3-point shot at the top of the key. Rimmed in and out. Run down by Braden. And knocked out of bounds by Illig for Ronan. It'll be Bigfork basketball here. 38.7 to go. 33 seconds on the shot clock. Braden Gunlock to inbound. Gets it out to Peyton. Over to Braden on the left side. Braden thought about the 3. Out to Peyton. Peyton top of the key. A 2-3 zone by Ronan. Norad out to Peyton Gunlock. Peyton looking to drive in. Braden. Peyton top of the key again. Over to Braden. Braden shoots the 3. Rims around right there. Campos with a rebound for Bigfork. Peyton drives in, gets it knocked away. Berg comes up with it. Throws up the court. Stolen away by Braden. Braden's going to come all the way in. Feed it to Peyton. Peyton short, misses it, but gets the rebound, puts it back in. And just before the buzzer, Peyton gets her own rebound, puts it back in for 2, and a nice pass from Braden. 14-4. Valkyries lead by 10 after 1 complete here from Ronan on a Monday night here. James LaFontaine, the voice of the Vikes and Vals. Glad to be with you, and I'll take a timeout here from Ronan, Montana, as the Valkyries lead by 10 after 1. Well, welcome back to Ronan. Valkyries lead 14-4 here on your SJW Land Surveying scoreboard. It'll be Valkyries basketball to start the second quarter as they have a 10-point lead on the Maidens. So all the starters back in. Norad, Kenny Wade, Gunlock, Peyton and Braden, and Despain's in. Campos getting a breather right now. Into Braden. Braden looking, drive up off the left hand. No good. Illig's going to foul her, and she'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2 more. And I believe that's Illig's first. It is, and first team foul. Braden Gunlock, 2 more free throws here with 7:44 to go until halftime. This one, enough energy, gets it in, nothing but the bottom of the net, and she'll get 1 more. Second one by Braden is good. 16-4 here till halftime. Perez still in the ballgame along with Adams. And Kelch grabs the loose ball, puts it up, gets fouled by, I believe, Norad. It is number 10, Chloe Norad. That is her first team foul, and at the line shooting 2. It'll be number 14, Kylie Kelch, for the Maidens here in the second quarter. Kelch will shoot. This one's good. The first one, that is. And she'll get another. Second one on the way is good as well. So 16-6, 10-point lead for Bigfork here on your SJW Land Surveying scoreboard. Kenny Wade kicks it over. Norad, right side, out to Peyton. Peyton Gunlock over to Despain. Despain right, standing on the three-point line. It only counts for 2. But a nice shot by Peyton Despain. And Peyton, only a freshman, really coming on. Shot missed by Ronan, goes out of bounds. There by, I believe, number 20, Adams. Bigfork basketball on the turnover. Braden will inbound to Peyton. Back to Braden. Braden's going to bring it across. Gives it over to Norad. Norad looking to drive in. Kicks it out. Braden, gunlock, over to Peyton. Peyton, long three. Rims out, no good. And I think Braden's going to get called for a foul there. It is on Braden Gunlock. That's her first second team foul. 6:53 to go till halftime. The Valkyries up 18-6 on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. And Zepeda across the timeline playing with those two personals. Will kick it over to Adams. Adams cross court to Illig. Despain, Gardner, baseline. Illig throws it up off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Braden Gunlock. Quickly up to Wade. Wade looking off, shoots it just short over Perez. And rebounded. Here comes Zepeda. Illig, right side, misses it. And Kelch goes up. Braden going to go coast to coast. Tries to grab it, but can't quite get to it. She falls to her knees. And Lutke will come back in for Illig. Burr will come back in for Kelch. And 23, Zaley Hewankorn will come in replacing Perez as Coach Steve Wool's bench is short tonight, from what I understand. And Zepeda will give it over to Lutke. Lutke right side in the corner. Hewankorn. Hewankorn cross court, knocked away by Norad. Back out Burr. Burr's going to go up. A late whistle. Braden picks up her second personal. And third team foul at the line is Lauren Burr. So cousins going at each other. Burr's shot, first one is no good. And she'll get one more here with 5:56 to go. And the Valkyries up by 12. 18-6 on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Burr misses the second one. Despain gets the rebound, kicks it out to Peyton Gunlock. Peyton across the timeline. She's going to look to drive right through the middle. And she's going to get fouled. And foul on number 13. That's Zepeda's third here in the first half. Second team foul. Peyton Gunlock to inbound for the Valkyries. Out to Wade. Wade right side, right wing. Kicks it out to Peyton. Peyton top of the key. Hey, she's looking. Wade right wing. Wade looking to drive in. Despain. Out to Peyton Gunlock. She'll bring it out top of the key. Looks for Wade, left side. Wade out to Peyton Gunlock. Underneath. Braden. She's going to get hacked as she's trying to grab it and turn around at the free throw line. Foul's number 20. Natalie Adams, her first 13 foul. And Maddie Illig will come in, replace Zepeda, who has 3. Braden Gunlock will go out, replaced by Campos, because Braden has those 2. Out to Wade, top of the key. Wade looking. Out to Braden Gunlock, or Peyton Gunlock, excuse me. Peyton, top of the key for Bigfork. Looking to drive, kicks it out. Wade. Wade going over to Norad. Norad looking in the corner. Right corner. Wade. Out to Gunlock. Gunlock thought about 3. He's going to look to drive. Up, under, off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Despain. Despain kicks it out to Wade. And over Peyton Gunlock. Long 3. Over the back of the backboard. No good. And 4:54 to go here till halftime. Still 18-6. 12-point lead here for the Valkyries on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard here from Ronan, Montana. Illig will bring it across the timeline for Ronan. Kicks it over to Lutke. Lutke out to Adams. 2-3 zone by Bigfork, it looks like. No, check that. Man-to-man defense. Despain guarding right there. 23's Hewankorn will kick it out. And Lutke goes to the bank off the glass for 3. 4:22. I'm not sure that she called that. Over to Wade. Wade, top of the key, gives it over to Norad. Back to Wade. Wade looking, kicks it up. Too strong. Peyton's going to steal that one. Intended for Ronan. Peyton going to go up, drives in, gets her own rebound, puts it off the glass with the left hand. No good. And she'll get fouled to go to the free throw line. Adams will pick up her second 14 foul. Peyton Gunlock at the line to shoot 2 for Bigfork. First one is good. She'll get one more. And 19-9, 10-point lead back for Bigfork on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. Peyton Gunlock's second shot is good. 20-9 now, 11-point lead for Bigfork. Quickly up, Illig, we're going to drive, kicks it out to Ludke. Ludke looking underneath, knocked away by Despain and grabbed there by Peyton Gunlock. Peyton Gunlock looking, it's got Wade on the right side, going to look to drive in. Up, under, off the glass with the left hand. She scores the bucket, and she'll go to the free throw line. Nice drive by Peyton Gunlock, and she drives the lane and uses the left hand. Peyton Gunlock trying to get the and one. That's the second one on Ludke. 15 fouls, so Bigfork shooting free throws the rest of the way. Gunlock shot in, completing the three-point play the old-fashioned way. 23-9. By Bigfork. 3:40 to go here in the opening quarter. Or half, excuse me. Over to Ludke in the corner. Adams gives it to Burr. Burr will drive the lane, gets fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line. Wade with the personal and 14 foul. And Nevaeh Perez will come back in the ballgame for Ronan. Braden Gunlock checking back in for Bigfork. And the Valkyries will take a timeout here. A full timeout, it looks like, by head coach Courtney Gunlock. With 3:31 to go, Valkyries up by 12, 23-11 here in the second. On your Flathead Lake Live scoreboard, I'll take a timeout as well. Well, back in Ronan, it's the Valkyries taking on the Maidens here on a Monday night. James LaFontaine, the voice of the Vikes and Vals. Glad to be with you. You can see Matt's out there listening as well. And Burr back to the line. She'll try to complete the three-point play as the bucket counted. And she misses this one, grabbed by Peyton Gunlock. Peyton will bring it across the timeline for Bigfork. Got Braden over on the right side. Thought about the three, kicks it back out to Peyton Gunlock. Kenny Wade left side out to Peyton. Braden looking underneath. Over to Kenny Wade. Wade looking at the three. And she'll give it over to Braden. Braden top of the key for Bigfork. Over to Peyton, right side, right wing. Underneath, Braden inside the free throw line. Nice little 14-footer. Good by Braden Gunlock. Assist to Peyton. And Adams will get it over to Ludke. Ludke, right side to Illig. Underneath, gives it to Burr. Burr looking to drive. Kicks it out. Adams, three-point shot. In and out, no good. Burr battling with Norad and off of Burr. So it'll be Bigfork basketball. 2:42 to go here in the first half. Peyton into Braden. Braden will run the point for Bigfork here. 2-3 zone by Ronan. Wade out to Peyton Gunlock. Over to Wade. Wade left side. 3 is good. About 4 feet behind the three-point line. Wade sinks that one from the left side. And a 17-point lead for Bigfork with 2:19 to go here in the first half. Illig, far side Perez. Perez baseline. Puts it up. Off the glass, no good. Right there, good defense by Braden Gunlock. She grabs a rebound. She's got to be at least heading for a double-double already here in the first half. Wade will kick it over to Peyton Gunlock. Top of the key. Looking for Braden. Braden. Thought about over to Peyton. Peyton left side. Peyton looking to drive. Throws it up. Left hand, no good. Campos knocks it out. And corralled there by Ludke. She'll give it over to Burr. Burr left side for Ronan. And she'll get it out to Adams. Adams will kick it over to Ludke. Ludke on the right side of Illig. Illig, right wing, kicks it out. Norad right there, reads it. Going to try to go coast to coast. And she travels as he tries to pull up. And she'll get called for the traveling violation. Got to come to a jump stop there. She couldn't quite do that. She was going to pass it rather than take it all the way in. So 1:28 to go here in the first half. Adams with the basketball. Across the timeline, over to Ludke. Ludke looking, back to Adams, left side. 3 on the way. Partially blocked, I think. Braden Gunlock will grab it. It's going to look. Peyton, right side, 3. In rhythm, no good. Gets her own rebound. Follows it. Lays it up with a little floater. And a nice follow-up by Peyton Gunlock. Here with 1 minute to go, 30-11. Here on your Flathead Lake Loud scoreboard, the Valkyries lead over to Ludke. In the right corner to Illig. Illig will kick it out. Ludke over to Adams. Burr in the left corner, brings it out to the top. Ludke, 3 from the right wing. In and out, no good. Campos with the rebound, quickly up to Wade. And Wade will give it over to Peyton Gunlock. Peyton on the right wing. Far side, Braden. About free throw line, good from about 15 feet by Braden Gunlock. And 20 seconds, shot clock is off here. Ludke looking, gets it under Perez. Perez guarded by Campos. Will kick it out to Illig. Back out to Ludke. Over to Adams in the corner to Burr. Burr left corner. Out. Adams, 8 seconds on the shot clock. Ludke thought about it. Gets it over to Illig. Illig, 3 seconds. Stolen away by Peyton. Peyton floats. Oh, a half a second more. She had a chance to make that one. No good as she makes the steal. Buzzer goes off. End of the first half. So Valkyries lead this one 32-11 here on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard at halftime. I'll come back with your halftime stats and here just a moment as I take a timeout here from Ronan. Well, welcome back to Ronan as the Valkyries lead at halftime 32-11 here. And halftime brought to you by Hanson Excavating, I can't even talk tonight. Demolition, site preparation, excavating, and grading. In business for 30 years. Fred Hanson, 837-1051 or hansonexcavating.com. And actually, speaking of Fred Hanson, he's here tonight with a lot of other Bigfork folks. Check it out, the game. And check it out, your halftime stats. Let's take a look at Ronan first of all. They got 11 points on the board. Four in the first, 7 in the second. Nevi Perez getting 2 in the first. Kylie Kelch, 2 free throws. Lutke leading the way with 5. And Lauren Burr, I believe, with 5 as well. So 11 at halftime. For Ronan. For Bigfork, take a look at their scoring. Norad with 2. A big 3 by Kitty Wade and 2 more, so 5. Despain has 2. Summer Campos with 2. A nice job by her. 9 for Peyton Gunlock, and leading the way. $13 for Braden Gunlock. 14 in the first, 18 in the second, and 32 at halftime. So they struggled last time at home, but able to get out here and get a lot of kids involved. So changed up their offense just a little bit. And leading in halftime, 30-11. We'll get ready to the second half here as it winds down. And it'll be Ronan basketball to start the third quarter as the clock winds down, 45 seconds to go. For Bigfork in their blue with white lettering, it's the same starting lineup. Gunlock, Norad, Campos, and Wade. And looks like the same starters for Ronan. Burr, Ludke, Zepeda, Kelch, and Adams. Over to Burr. Burr on the left side going to drive in. 3-point shot on the way. Too long. Wade will grab the rebound, and they'll call a held ball as the shot is missed by number 11, Ludke Alley, from the left side. So Bigfork on the held ball will take the possession. Peyton into Braden Gunlock. Gunlock across the timeline, quickly over to Wade. Wade left side. We'll get out to Peyton. Gunlock top of the key. Braden right side 3 on the way. Off the back of the rim, no good. Burr will grab the rebound for Ronan. Brings it across the timeline. She'll give it up to Zepeda. Zepeda out to Ludke. Ludke going to drive over the right side underneath to Burr. Burr spin move on Wade. Short, misses it, and rebounded there by Campos. Held ball. This time will go to Ronan. Here, 7:20 to go here in the third. And Zepeda will inbound for the Maidens. Looking, gets it in to Ludke. Ludke top of the key. Man-to-man Debus by Bigfork. Underneath Zepeda. We'll get it underneath to Kelch, who misses it. Braden Gunlock grabs the rebound for Bigfork. Across the timeline. Looks like he's going to pull up. Kicks it in the corner. Norad faked the 3. This time she'll shoot it. In and out, no good. Tipped by Peyton right in the hands of Adams for Ronan. Across the timeline. Adams will get it over to Ludke. Ludke on the right side, looking underneath for Burr. Burr over to Adams. Back to Ludke. Burr on the right side, in the right corner. Kicks it back out to Ludke. Zepeda on the left side. 11 seconds on the shot clock. Over to Ludke in the corner. Burr. Burr looking to drive on Braden. Ludke. Adams will shoot it up. Or make that check that. Kelch will shoot it up off the rim. No good. Peyton Gunlock with the basketball. Peyton quickly underneath. Norad off the glass and drops it in on a nice pass from Peyton over to Chloe Norad for 2. Zepeda. Adams thought about the 3. Spin move off the glass and gets it to fall by Adams. Quickly up, Peyton Gunlock. Peyton looking to drive in, left-handed. Drives it all the way to the glass, off the glass, and scores the bucket. She'll go to the free throw line to try to complete the three-point play. Fouls on 5, Lauren Burr. Her first team foul. And Peyton Despain back in the lineup for Kenny Wade, and Peyton Gunlock to the line, trying to complete the three-point play. And she does. 37-13, 5:49 to go here in the third on your JDD Telling scoreboard. Over to Zepeda. Zepeda, top of the key, looking back door. Finds Ludke, and a nice drive, give and go. And up to Peyton. Peyton, top of the key for Bigfork. We'll give it over to Braden. Braden looking underneath, looking to drive. Drive over to the left side, pulls up, gives it over to Peyton. Peyton going to drive all the way in, floats it up is good. As Burr goes down, no call there. 39-15 here on your SJW's land serving scoreboard. And Adams will give it over to Zepeda. Over to Ludke, and timeout taken by Ronan. Exactly 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. It is a 39-15 Bigfork lead here on your SJW Land Surveying scoreboard. And a timeout here from Ronan, Montana, as the Valkyries lead 39-15 with 5 to go here in the third. I'll take a timeout as well. All right, welcome back to Ronan. 39-15, Valkyries lead. 5 minutes to go here in the third. Ronan will inbound, and Ludke will get it back from Ludke will give it up, to Zepeda. Over to Zepeda in the corner to Adams. Adams looking underneath for Kelch. Guarded by Campos. And, yep, she took steps. She can't do that. And she travels on that one. Turn over to Bigfork. Peyton will get into Braden Gunlock. Back to Peyton. Peyton going to run the point for the Valkyries here. Top of the key. Looks like a 2-3 zone by Ronan. No, check that into man defense. Knocked away by Zepeda as in the ball game, number 3 for Bigfork. Keegan Campbell turns it over. So Despain will get it into Peyton Gunlock. So Peyton, Braden, Campbell, Despain, and Campos. Braden looking. Take it up. Gets it over to Peyton Gunlock. And Bigfork will take a 30-second timeout here. As Braden was getting double-teamed over here on the left side. Couldn't get it out. Courtney Gunlock, the head coach, calls a timeout for Bigfork with 4:14 to go. 39-17. So a 22-point lead here in Ronan for Bigfork, the Valkyries, over the Maidens. Here. So remember this. You got the rest of this ball game one more tomorrow night. You want to be there. If you can't make it there in Bigfork, it'll be Bigfork taking on the Whitefish Lady Bulldogs. Varsity is about 7:15 with freshman JV, 4:15, 5:45, and then varsity tomorrow night. It will be senior night, so we'll honor the 3 seniors, Wade, Davey, and Gunlock tomorrow night. Inbounding, Peyton will get it into Keegan Campbell. Knocked away. Gives it over to Peyton Gunlock. Peyton will shoot the 3 from the left side. Oh, unlucky. Rims in and out. Spade grabs the rebound, kicks it up. Campos will shoot it. Is good from the right side. Summer Campos with the bucket for the Valkyries. Zepeda over to Ludke. Ludke left side. Kicks it in to 23. Hawankorn. Hawankorn out. Over to Zepeda right side. Illig now in the ball game for Ronan. Ludke left side looking. Kicks it out. Hawankorn. Over to Zepeda. Kicks it over. Zepeda will shoot the three. No good. Rebounded there, but Campos grabs it. Can't bring it down. Loses it. As heard. Braden battle for the rebound. And Kenny Wade will come back in for Bigfork. Also checking in number 5, Leah Gibb. Gibb came to us out of Alberta, Canada. From Lethbridge, now here. And team control foul, offensive foul is going to be called on Ronan. On number 23, Zaylee Hawankorn. That's her check that second team foul here with 3:22 and counting in the third quarter. 41-17 on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Wade will kick it over to Gibb. Braden Gunlock back out to Gibb. Gibb top of the key. We'll get it over to Kenny Wade. Wade looking. Stolen away by Zepeda. Zepeda's going to go in, drive it in, scores the bucket. Zepeda with a bucket. Back to Wade from Gibb. Wade will run the point. Kicks it over to Gibb. Gibb right side for the Valkyries. Out to Braden Gunlock. Braden Gunlock can look to drive it all the way in. Kicks it out. Wade right side. Three. In and out. No good. And rebounded there by Illig. Zepeda kicks it up. Throws it away. Intended for Ludke. And Peyton Gunlock will return to the lineup. Give him Braden Gunlock a breather for Bigfork with 2:38 to go here in the third. Peyton will bring it up for the Valkyries. 2-3 zone by Ronan. Over to Wade, right side, back out to Peyton. Gunlock looking. Going to drive it up, kicks it up. Campos out to Wade. Wade top of the key. Peyton right side. Thought about the three. Looking underneath. Going to drive it to Spain. Drive up. Shoots it up. Off the rim, no good, but she'll get 2 free throws as she got fouled driving. Peyton to Spain, the freshman. Nevaeh Perez with a personal. Her first, third team foul. To Spain at the line. Misses the first one. And she'll get one more. Number 20, Natalie Adams will come in for Zepeda. Here with 2:11 to go here in the third. Second shot by Spain is good. 42-19. 2:11 to go here in the third. On your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard, Illig gets it into Hawankorn. Hawankorn puts it up. Peyton grabs it as it misses the rim. And she'll bring it up the right side, top of the key in the corner. Wade thought about the three. Driving left hand up. She gets fouled there, and she'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Fouls on Nevaeh Perez. That is her second 4th-team foul. Wade to shoot 2 for the Valkyries. First one is good. 42, Millie Hall will come in for Summer Campos. Zepeda, number 13, back in the ball game. Rebounded by Millie as she comes in. Stole away from Nevaeh does Kenny Wade. She'll get out to Peyton Gunlock. Peyton, top of the key. Gibb thought about it. She's going to take steps. And Kylie Kelch and Lauren Burr return to the lineup for Ronan with 1:40 to go here in the third. 43-19 here on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard as the Valkyries lead this one. 24-point lead for Bigfork. Long three on the way. No good right there. Grabbing it to Spain. Kicks it out. Peyton Gunlock. Peyton Going to drive up the left side. Going to drive it all the way in. Floats it up. Short misses it. Millie Hall nearly grabs it. Grabbed by Zapita. Zapita looking to go up against Gibbs. Spin move. Throws it off the glass. And good. Gives it up. Peyton Gunlock. Peyton top of the key. Over to Leah Gibb. Leah Gibb right side. Out to Kenny Wade. Wade going to give it up. Peyton Gunlock. To Spain. 3 on the way from the left side. No good off the rim. Nearly grabs her own rebound. And grabbed by Burr. Burr will bring it across the timeline for Ronan. And Sugar called for the player control foul. Fouls on 5, Lauren Burr. It's a 5th, but no offensive foul, no free throws, on offensive fouls. So shot clock is off, 30 seconds to go. Look like Bigfork may hold for the last one. And technical foul assessed to the head coach, Steve Wool of Ronan. I believe it. I saw him call technical. I believe it's on the coach. And Peyton Gunlock will go to the line to shoot the 2 free throws on the technical. Shot up, good. She'll get one more. With 27.8 to go here in the third. Makes the second 45-21. Up by 24. And Bigfork will retain possession of the basketball. And remind me, I'll give you the scores from earlier today too as well. Peyton will hold it out top. Here. Gets it over to Gibb. Back out to Peyton. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Peyton looking to drive in. Pulls up. Wade's going to set a screen. Peyton Gunlock. And Ronan will get called with a foul. And they'll get 2 free throws. 14. Kylie Kelch, her first. And Peyton will go to the line to shoot 2 for Bigfork here. Earlier action, the freshman lost 26-40 to Ronan. But in JV action, it was Bigfork. JV 25, Ronan 9 in your earlier action. Makes the first, makes the second, 47-21 as the clock's going to run down. Throws it up, no good. We have 3 complete here from Ronan, Montana. The Bigfork Valkyries 47, the Ronan Maidens 21 here on your JD Detailing scoreboard. I'll take a timeout here before we head to the 4th and completion of this ball game from Ronan. Oh, well, one more quarter to go in this ball game here Monday night. Glad you could join me here tonight. It'll be Bigfork basketball to start the 4th quarter. Campbell in the ball game. Millie, Ava Jo Davey makes a. Campbell into Braden Gunlock. Ava Davey, Millie Hall, and Peyton Despain underneath. Peyton grabs it. And knocked out of bounds by Kelch. It'll remain Bigfork basketball. And Despain will inbound for the Valkyries. Over to Campbell. Campbell right side. Looking, kicks it out to Ava Davey. Over to Campbell. Campbell thought about the three. Kicks underneath. And Braden falls down on the basketball. Fouls by Lauren Burr. Her third first-team foul. And Despain will inbound for the Valkyries. Out to Braden Gunlock, left side. Misses the three. Millie right there battling with it with Illig. So Illig in the ball game is Zapata, Burr, Kelch, and Adams for Ronan. Burr looking to drive. Cut off. Illig shot on the way. Short. Misses everything. Goes out of bounds. It'll be Bigfork basketball on the turnover. 7:15 to go. 47-21. 26-point lead for the Valkyries here on your SJW Land Surveying scoreboard. Braden over to Ava Davey underneath the Millie. Hall puts it on the ground, loses it. Grabbed there by Adams for the Maidens. Across the timeline, Illig. Illig looking to drive the left side, pull-up jumper. Short. Rebound. Illig. Burr looking to throw it up, left-handed, no good. Rebounded by Kelch. Kelch will score the bucket and go to the free throw line. Fouls on Millie Hall, her first team foul. 23. Azalea Wankorn back in for Ronan along with number 11, Allie Ludke. So Coach Wool only has 2 on the bench. So 7 total. The sicknesses. Ball gets caught up. Misses. So Perez, check that 3 on the bench, will come in for Kelch. Ball gets stuck on the rim between that and the backboard and the missed free throw. And that's a held ball, so arrow points towards Ronan, so they get the ball back. A lucky break for them on that. And Zapita will inbound for Ronan. Gets it out. Illig, 3-point shot left side is good. Into Braden Gunlock. Braden, top of the key for the Valkyries. Going to look to drive in. Up off the glass. No, misses it. And grabbed there by Zapita. Zapita quickly up the court. Kicks it over to Illig. Illig shot up. Bounces around. No good. And put up by Wankorn. And Braden Gunlock grabs the rebound. Here comes Braden. Going to look to drive it all the way in. And Zapita, not a good foul. I believe that will be her 4th. She tries to cut off Braden Gunlock, top of the key. It is her 4th, second team foul. Full timeout taken by the Valkyries here. With 6:14 to go in the ballgame, 47-26 here on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. I'll take a timeout as well. Well, welcome back to Ronan. It's 47-26, 6:14 to go on the Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Valkyries lead. Braden, 3-point shot out as Despain kicked her. Ava Davey grabs the rebound on the miss. Kicks out. Braden Gunlock, top of the key. 2-3 zone by Despain from the left side. Misses the 3 on the ground. Picked up by Wankorn for Ronan. Kicks it underneath. Throwing it up is Ludke, but too far into the rim. Campbell comes up, will give it to Braden Gunlock. Braden looking, top of the key. Waiting for Bigfork to set it up over to Campbell. Campbell on the right side for Bigfork, out to Avey. Over the right side, looking to drive in, kicks it out to Braden. Nearly knocked away by Ronan. Braden will bring it out. Davey, got to take that shot. You're wide open. She gets called for the traveling. She's been out for a couple weeks. So Campos will come back in along with Kenny Wade, and checking in for the first time, it'll be number 24, Celie Jensen for the Valkyries. In the corner, Perez will kick it out to Ludke. Ludke over to Zapita. Zapita, Perez at the free throw line. Illig, three-point shot from the right side. Bounce around, no good. Two Maidens fight for it. And Perez puts it back up for the Maidens. Wade going to drive all the way in. Off the glass, no good. Huancourt knocks it off of Wade. It'll be Ronan basketball here. 4:51 to go here in the ball game. 47-28 on the Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. And Ronan inbound. Illig will get it up to Zapita. Lucky in the ball game, Perez and 23, Huancorn. For Bigfork, Norad, Jensen, Wade, baseline. Huancorn shoots it to Spain and Braden Gunlock. And 23, Huancorn will get fouled of the baseline jumper. She misses it, but gets to go to the free throw line to shoot two. First personal on Celie Jensen, and second team foul here in the fourth. First shot up is good. Peyton Gunlock comes back in the ballgame for Bigfork, replacing Jensen. Braden Gunlock gets the rebound on the miss. He's going to bring it all the way up the court. Right side. Over to Wade. Wade left side. Braden Gunlock kicks it out. Peyton. Thought about the three. Kicks it over to Wade. Wade left side. Skip pass over to Braden. In the corner, Chloe Norad. Three on the way. Short, misses it. Nearly run down by Braden. Huancorn will pick it up for Ronan. Dribbles up the left side. Peyton's going to knock it away. And off of her. She tries, nearly made the steal over on the far side. It'll be Ronan basketball in the front court with 3:58 to go here in the ballgame. 47-29. Bigfork leads here on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. Zapita. Guarded by Peyton Gunlock. Man-to-man defense by Bigfork. Underneath, knocked about by Wade, and Peyton Gunlock will come up with it. Gives it up to Despain, back to Peyton. Peyton looking. Wade, right side, three. No good. Nearly run down by Despain. Norad will grab it. Gets it out to Wade. Wade, top of the key. Peyton Gunlock. 2-3 zone by Ronan. Kicks it over to Braden Gunlock. She'll bring it out top of the key. Looking for a cut underneath. Over to Peyton. Peyton, right side. About to the top of the key. Wade. Thought about it. Three. Gets it over to Peyton. Back to Wade in the corner. Braden's going to shoot that one. Short. Tries to run it out. Illig will grab it. Give it over to Zapita. Zapita quickly up. Crossover. Nice pass. Oh, missed by. Two shots missed, and finally Zawankorn puts it in as Ludke misses a couple. Peyton Gunlock looking. Driving in. Up. Off the glass. Misses it. Norad battling with Illig. It'll remain Bigfork basketball as Illig tried to throw it off. And timeout taken as Burr. And Kelts will come back in for Ronan and a full timeout. Take it here with 2:40 to go in the ballgame. 47-31. Bigfork leads this one on the Montana Athletic Club scoreboard here from Ronan. I'll take a timeout as well. Well, welcome back to Ronan. Bigfork basketball underneath, 47-31. They lead with 2:40 to go. Peyton Gunlock to trigger the inbound. Kicks it out to Wade. Wade left side looking in the corner. Peyton thought about it. Going to drive in, kicks it out to Braden. Braden baseline up. Gets it up to Norad to Spain. Underneath to Braden. Braden left side, or right side, under Peyton. Off the glass and a nice pass. Braden to Peyton. Gunlock to Gunlock for 2. Zepeda over to Burr. Burr right wing. We'll give it back out to Zepeda over to Ludke. Ludke left side to Perez in the left corner. Back out over the right side now. Underneath. Tried to get it to Burr. And Peyton uses her soccer skills and kicks it away. And inbounding is Zepeda. Gets it into Burr. Back out to Zepeda. Zepeda looking to drive underneath. Nice pass. Missed. Ludke misses the shot. And off of Bigfork, it'll remain a Ronan basketball. Under 2 to go. 1:58 to go in this ball game. Number 25, Desiree Dell, will check in for Bigfork. And timeout taken. Full timeout by Ronan here. 1:58 to go. 49-31 here on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. I'm going to take a timeout as well. I'll be back with the conclusion of this ball game. And don't forget post game here tonight, before we talk about tomorrow night's game. And we'll probably have a few guests here on the post game show. So you might want to stick around for that. Be back after this timeout. All right, we're back in Ronan, 49-31. 18-point lead for Bigfork. 1:58 to go. Ronan to inbound. Zepeda. We'll give it over to Ludke. Back to Zepeda, top of the key. Perez underneath. Shoots it off the glass for 2. Peyton Gunlock across the timeline for Bigfork. Gets over to Braden. Braden at the free throw line. Wanted to pull it up. Peyton thought about the 3, going to drive in, kicks it out to Braden. Braden off the glass for 2. Returns the favor from earlier, so Braden this time gets it from Peyton and scores a bucket. Underneath, Perez kicks it out. Kicks it. Bird comes up with a loose ball on the errant pass by Ronan. Gets it out. Zepeda right side. Perez, 3-point shot from the left side. Rims it out, no good. Norad off of her. She tries to grab the rebound. Knocked away by Ronan, and it'll be Bigfork basketball with 1:03 to go. An 18-point lead, 51-33. And Hawankorn will come back in. Campos for Ronan. Campos will come back in for Bigfork. Kelts will come out into Peyton Gunlock. Over to Chloe Norat. Campos to Spain. Out to Peyton Gunlock. Peyton top of the key. Kicks it over to shot on the way. Missed there by Jensen. It'll be Ronan basketball. 40.8 to go here. 51-33. Number 20, Natalie Adams back in for Lauren Burt. 51-33. Bigfork leads 40.8 on your JD Detailing scoreboard. Zepeda. Back door. Ludke. Nice pass, give and go there. Just cut back door. Zepeda with a bucket. from Zepeda is Lucky with the bucket. Shot clock is off. I don't think Bigfork is going to shoot here with 18 seconds to go in the corner. Despain puts it up. No good from three-point range. Wancorn will grab it. Illig and number 12, Dallas St. Goddard will come on. Honoring Ali Ludke and Ariana Zepeda. So took the seniors off one at a time. Two that time as the clock run down, 11.8 to go. Hawancom will inbound, 51-35. Bigfork leaves this one here on your JD Detailing scoreboard. Hawancom inbound to Natalie Adams. Adams looking to drive, kicks it over. St. Goddard. Illig will throw it up. Campos knocks it away, and Peyton Gunlock will grab it. Clock will run out. Final 51-35. Valkyries win by 16 here on senior night for their speech and debate team and cheerleaders and band, I believe. So Bigfork wins this one 51-35 here on your SJW Land Surveying scoreboard. I'll get your full game stats and come back here momentarily and give you the post game here from Ronan. Well, welcome back to Ronan. Final 51-35. The Valkyries win that, move to 15-2 on the season, and they'll play tomorrow night, senior night, as they take on the Whitefish Lady Bulldogs. And taking a look at your stats here, Ronan. Not sure if I captured it all for Ronan. I didn't get the book all right, so yes, I did. 3 for Illig, 2 for Burr, 9 for Ludke. Zapita had 8, 2 for Kelch, 2 for Adams, 3 for Juan Perez with 6. Overall, 4, 7, 10, and 14. So they scored a lot in the fourth quarter here. For the Valkyries, we'll take a look at what they have. I got this one, some of it. NORAD had 4. Wade was 6. Despain with 3. And Braden and Peyton, 17 apiece. Summer Campos with 4. So 14 in the first, 18 in the second, 15 in the third, and just 4 in the fourth. As they got some kids off the bench to be able to play here. Was looking for the coach in possibly a couple players to come up and talk to me post-game. I thought that was the plan, so I'm going to stick around just here for a minute. What does that mean for Bigfork? Bigfork already has a number 1 seed, so they'll play the 10:30 ball game against the 4 seed on the 6th of March. That's up in Whitefish for divisionals, so it goes a 6th to the 8th. Games get underway at 9 o'clock in the morning, so the girls will go first, followed by the boys. And so we'll have to wait for Bigfork Vikings play at Whitefish. That'll determine who's going to host that 5-6 game on Thursday. And then the winners of that, Polson will take on Libby in Polson on Thursday, playing game after regular season wraps up. And then on Saturday, the higher seed will host the championship game that gets in the 4 seed into the divisional tournament, which happens in Whitefish coming up 6th to the 8th. But tomorrow, the Valkyries senior night, as they take on the Whitefish Lady Bulldogs. Vikings will be on the road at the Bulldogs here. And we'll see how that goes tomorrow night. So come out for senior night. We're going to honor our 3 seniors that we have on our Bigfork team. We got Kenny Wade, Ava Davey, and Braden Gunlock. And we'll take time to honor them tomorrow night. Pre-game, before that game gets tipped off against the Whitefish Lady Bulldogs. So I'm just sticking around here. And post-game brought to you by SJW Land Surveying, providing all your service you may need when it comes to land surveying. They're located at 8090 Montana Highway 35 in Bigfork, 59911, across from Harvest Foods, you know, right there. Stu J. Willis, 406-529-8171, or S. Willis at sjwlandsurveying.com. And I'll wait one more moment to see if they were going to come up. I thought the 3 seniors were going to come talk to me, but not as of yet here in Ronan. So a big game tomorrow night to wrap up the regular season for both, and we'll get into the post game with the Vikings having to do a play-in game, and then the Valkyries already sealing their number 1 seed into the divisional tournament. They'll take out the 4 seed coming out of the Southwest, and that'll have to be determined as well, as their playing games will happen as well on Thursday and Saturday. So we really won't know anything till next week where that is going to be headed. And I wonder if Coach forgot or just doesn't want to talk about it. You want to hang on right there. I'll stick around just a little bit, see if they're going to join me on the post game here. Let me check and be back right after this here from Ronan. Final 51-35. Bigfork wins this one. Well, I'm going to wrap things up here because it doesn't look like they're coming out of the locker room. So, your final 51-35. Valkyries win this one. 15-2 on the season. They'll take on the Whitefish Lady Bulldogs tomorrow night. Freshmen get away about 4:15, followed by JV about 5:45. Then varsity about 7:15. I'll be there to PA that ball game as it's senior night, and the Vikings will be on the road taking on the Bulldogs of Whitefish, and hopefully we'll have updates from those scores as well. Thanks for tuning in and listening tonight. We really appreciate you guys out there. Appreciate all my sponsors, Bigfork Harvest Foods, the Montana Athletic Club, Flathead Lake Lodge, Hanson Excavating, JD Detailing, and SJW Land Surveying. Well, this is it from Ronan as the Valkyries win this one 51-35 over the Maidens. Thank you, and good night from Ronan, Montana.